Hello and thank you for joining me for Family Craft Day. Hello and thank you for joining me for Family Craft Day. Today we're going to be using one of my favorite materials from the kitchen, cupcake liners, to make a parrot. Using cupcake liners to create our projects can be really fun, and also using some things that you might already find at home. For the parrot, we are going to have one green sheet for the background, 2 strips of brown paper to make the branches, 3 red cupcake liners for the body and the wings of the parrot, 1 black cupcake liner for the beak that we will cut up. For the tail, we are going to use a blue cupcake liner, a yellow cupcake liner, and a green cupcake liner. The face we will make out of a yellow mini cupcake liner. We are going to start by gluing down our branches onto the green sheet of paper. You can use a glue stick or liquid glue, whichever you might have on hand. If you don't have any brown paper or construction paper at home, you can draw on a white piece of cardstock branches of a tree. So your branches are going to look a bit like this. Your branches are going to look like this. And you're going to start by taking one of the red cupcake liners to make the body. So we're going to put glue on the not red side. If it's white or colored, they all might be a little bit different. If you don't have red, you can use a white one and color it red. Then we're going to take a second one and make the head of the parrot. So far, I have a body and the head of the parrot. Next, I am going to use a mini white cupcake liner to put over the red to make the face. Next, we are going to make the beak. This will mean cutting, so I'm going to fold the cupcake liner in half, and then I'm going to cut it horizontally. Then I'm going to, now that I have half of a cupcake liner, I'm going to cut out the inside without the ruffles on it. So I have the inside and the outside. I'm going to use this inside piece and cut it in half, and that will make my beak. Using part of the remaining black cupcake liner, I'm going to use a hole puncher to make the eye.
And then glue that down.
Now we're going to make the wings. So we're going to cut our third cupcake liner in half. To form our wings. So far, this is what I have. We're gonna put one over here, and then one over here to make the wings. This one I'm going to tuck behind the body a little bit, so I'll lift it up. And tuck it in and glue it down. So far, my parrot with its wings. Next, using the yellow, blue, and green, I'm going to cut these in half to make the tail. So it's, for me, a little bit easier to fold them in half and then cut them in half again. So I have halves of blue, green, and yellow. Since the green is the background of my paper, I'm going to use that to fit the inside. So I'm going to layer the cupcake liners for the tail. I'm going to start with the yellow, add the blue. I'm going to start with the yellow, layer it with blue, layer it with green, and layer it with another yellow one. They will go to form the tail a little bit like this, and I'll glue them down and show you. Make sure it's all glued down. Gonna add some extra glue around the edges, glue down the body where there's an overlap. And it'll look a little something like this. Thank you for joining me for Family Craft Day to make a parrot out of cupcake liners.